What is up, friends? You got Sturkules here, and I am back doing more tier list work. I think this will be the last tier list I do for a while because, there's a lot of Pokemon ones. I don't know how many I'm interested in, though. This is Legendaries, Mythicals, Ultra Beasts, Sub-Legendaries, all the above. Hopefully we run into everything here. I looked over the list and think I saw everything. So if you missed the last one, we did Mega Evolutions. I'll have that linked in the description so you can go look at it. You're going to see which Mega Evolutions I love, which I like their design, which I like they dislike, and some of them I think should not even exist. But I'm not going to tell you. You got to go watch it. So, and if you don't feel like actually watching it, you can just skip to the end and see where I've got everything. That's always an option. But how fun is that? Maybe it's more fun. I don't know. But my tiers here, I've got the best, the great, the good, the fine, the meh, and the no. So my face might get in the way of the no. If I have too many, I might have to move my face a little bit. But there's a lot of legendary Pokemon, and they're kind of just randomly thrown on here. So I'm just going to randomly start sorting them, and if I end up needing to move things around here and there, that's fine, So we're just going to start putting things on there. Yeah, so let's get something. Let's start positive early on, right? The great. I think Entei is a great Pokemon, and it does help that I have a shiny Entei in Pokemon Go. It actually might just be good, though. Let's start good and see if he can work his way up, right? We saw Entei, but yeah, a lot of these are broken. I usually don't like too good of Pokemon, so you probably won't be surprised, or it probably shouldn't surprise you to see a lot of really good Pokemon pretty low. Like, for example, I'm not big on Groudon, so I put him in the meh. I put it that way because it's obviously not bad. It's a great battler. I get why a lot of people would like it, and a lot of these, their faces are cut off. They were put in a circle, so what are you going to do? I found this that seemed to have all of them. I'm really not big on Heatran either. Once again, if you can play competitive, all these are fun to use. Almost all of them are really good. But that doesn't mean I love their design. That doesn't mean that I enjoy using them, right? That's just how it goes. Now, some of these I do have a stronger attachment to than others, so that might get them pretty high. Like, for example, I think Kartana is great. It might actually move up to best. I've always thought Origami was really cool. I think it's a cool-looking Pokemon. I do wish it had a face. It unsettles me a little bit that it doesn't. But it's very fun to use in competitive right now. I'm using it in TPA Season 3 on my squad, and it just wrecks things, and it's so fun to just click buttons with. But it's also not OP because there are things that outspeed it, and it is especially frail. But I just like its design, like it's shiny. Did a bunch of, what is it called? Not Dynamax. Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures in the Crown Tundra expansion pass, and those are so fun, but I ended up getting a shiny Kartana out of that, so it was well worth the wait. I think Cobalion is a great Pokemon. Now, you might think it's Cobalion or Cobalion, but I bought a little book, and it said it's supposed to be Cobalion, is how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know if that's right, but the book told me. Once again, amazing shiny, a lot of cool versatility. I love Gen 5 Legendaries, so I really like the Horse Trio a lot. Steel Fighting is really cool. Just think it looks cool. So a lot of these will probably end up moving around. So like I really like Thundurus. I'm gonna put it in the good. Some of these are just hard. Like I don't really know how I feel about Cosmog. It's cute. It wouldn't stay in the bag, so I guess it's fine. Where'd Cosmoem go? It was just there. I think Cosmoem looks really cool. He done disappeared. He went through Hoopa's ring. Speaking of Hoopa, meh. Not really that big on it. I like Kyogre a lot. A lot of the really strong legendaries I'm not huge on, but like mons like Kyogre and Lugia. I really love like water aquatic type beasts. I think they're really cool. So something like a Lugia that's like of the sea, or Kyogre that looks a lot like a whale. I think whales are amazing. I just think they're really cool. A lot of fun to use. I like their typing. I do wish Lugia was like water and dragon. I feel like that would make a lot more sense, even if it was just water and flying. I don't think it had to be psychic just because it was a legendary back then, but it feels like that's what they did. I'm not huge on Guzzlord, but it does look kind of cool. Is it fine or is it meh? It's kind of fringe. We'll put it fine. It might get knocked down some. I'm not huge on a lot of legendaries. I don't have any in the no yet. Are you Manaphy or Fion? I think you're Manaphy. Manaphy's cool. I mean, like, it's fine to good. We'll see where it ends up. But if that's Fion, let's not... Yeah. No. Just because, why do you exist? You don't need to exist. This is going to be a pretty long video. A lot of these just kind of unsettle me. Okay, here. I get why Cosmoem exists. I think it's kind of cute, but there's literally no personality. You guys are going to hate me for this. I don't like Deoxys. I just don't. I'm really not huge on Darkrai either, but it is kind of cool. We'll put it in meh for now. We'll see if it makes its way to the no. I don't think there needs to be too many no's, because I'm glad that a lot of these exist. I don't know why. I think Meloetta is really cool. Music's fun. I like the musical note things about it. It has two forms, and I really don't like the pirouette form. I think it's a cool idea. Meloetta might just be the good, though. We'll just see. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Mew is my favorite legendary mythical. Easy. If I were making my top favorite Pokemon, it would be top 3 or 4. It'd be very high, though I usually leave legendaries off of that. I like Melmetal, and I actually like Meltan a lot. I think I'd consider Mewtwo great, maybe just good. Just, you know, original game, really like it a lot. Yeah. I don't know, man, I don't like Darkrai. There's just something about it. I don't like Kyurem. It's fun to use. I just think for how epic Reshiram and Zekrom were, Kyurem was just a pretty big letdown. Not big on the Regis. Regigigas is kind of cool, but slow start. Regigigas might get moved up. We'll see. But yeah, I don't like the Regis. Rayquaza is very cool. Shaman, I absolutely love. You can tell I like little cute stuff that's powerful. Absolutely love Silvally. Using it in Draft League definitely helped a lot. But I just think it looks amazing anyway. The Griffin type look, it can be any type without being too busted like Arceus, which I'm glad that Arceus is good. I think Arceus has a good design. I think I'd put it at good, though. I don't know if I'd quite put it as a great Pokemon. I love Tornadus. I'm not really sure why. I like electric types so much. You'd figure I'd like Thundurus more, and like Thundurus's design and color scheme is cool. I think it's just something about Tornadus being pure flying type has always made me really happy, because it took so long to happen, and it just always really got to me bad. I think Reshiram is really good. This tier is getting pretty crowded, but that's okay. We'll balance it out. I am finding I think a lot of legendaries. So okay, the no are basically just me saying I don't like them. It's not saying they shouldn't exist. Now I do wonder why some exist. Right? Oh, you. Is that the right? Yeah. But like I don't hate it. But these I don't like them. You know. And then there's a lot that I just feel pretty neutral on. Like, where'd I see Moltres? Always felt pretty meh towards like Moltres and Articuno. Or if their Galarian forms are on here, we'll see. Eternatus looks cool, I guess, but at the same time, I feel no draw to it. I really like the Tapus. Are you great? I'm not sure. Tapu Koko, I'd probably put like up here. Probably my second favorite after Mew. Just really love it. I like Tapu Fini and Tapu Bulu, but I don't know how much I like them. Maybe Melmetal's just fine, right? Like, it's cool, but I think Meltan's really cute, but it kind of feels like it needs to be with Melmetal. There we go. Cosmog's real cute, too. These tier lists are getting huge. Should I add another tier? Like, fine, meh, and no. I feel like it's fine. They'll just be pretty full. Probably need to move my face soon. Let's start getting more fine ones in there if we can. Like, Dialga's fine. I think it's a good design. I don't feel too super drawn to it. Same with, like, Ho-Oh. Necrozma. Necrozma actually, like, I don't know. I think I might put it in meh. It's one that I kind of want to like, but just don't really. Some of these are just going to have to be a few columns deep, and I think that's fine. I really like Victini. As you can see, I like a lot of, like, I like Jirachi a lot, but I might just consider Jirachi good. I think Marshadow is a great design. I just know so little about it because it's just too broken. Like, so maybe I'll just put it in good. I don't know. These legendaries kind of tough, man. I think Xerneas is... Do I put Xerneas in great? It's just so... Yeah, we'll put it in great. It's just so majestic. It was a great way to help introduce the fairy type in. Love it a lot. Not really big on Volcanion. It's a pretty bad design. We'll see. Like, same with, like, I don't think Heatran's a very good design. Like, I think Kyurem is more meh. Same with Volcanion's fun to use in competitive, but that doesn't mean it's a good design. I think Naganadel is cool. I think Poipole is adorable. Poipole's great. Naganadel was a good evolution to it, but yeah. Magearna, I don't know if you're fine or meh. It's just, it seems pretty emotionless. I think like something like Type Null is fine. Like, I'm excited for it because I know what it's going to become, but it's just kind of depressing and sad to me. So, did I sound a little southern there? To me. I do like the Swords of Justice. Like, I would consider Virizion fine. I consider Terrakion. We'll put it as a really high good. Like, I'm trying not to let my competitive usage sway me too much, but it's so fun to use. But design-wise, I think it is really good too. It's not as good as Cobalion, in my opinion, but that's how it is. I do like Celebi a lot. Always have. Xurkitree is fine. Like, I think it's fun, but Celesteela. Bamboo Boy, he's kind of cool. It's annoying to face. You might be kind of meh. Blacephalon could be high, but clowns just unnerve me, so I think Suicune's really good. And actually, I don't... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Zeraora might end up here. I always thought it was design was cool, but I think I was maybe a little let down at first. But I'm already having so much fun using it in competitive. I love good electric types. I think it's got to go up there with the best of them. I really love Urshifu. I like bears a lot, so I'm going to put you with the rest of the dogs. They just all kind of feel right together. What was I saying? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, Urshifu. Really cool. Where'd Cubfu go? Cubfu's kind of adorable. Let's put Cubfu with Urshifu. I like keeping these together. Sometimes that's kind of hard. Maybe if I put Poipole here and Naganadel at the start of the good. That way they can kind of... Why do you care so much, Ben? Because I don't know. Anyway. Palkia, not really in love with its design. I guess it's fine. I think Solgaleo and I thought I saw Lunala earlier. Yeah, I think they're really good. So you can see how the good and fine are getting pretty loaded up. Great and meh, decently loaded up. Trying to keep the best pretty selective. Yeah. I do like the wolves a lot. I think I consider them to be good. Now, are they too strong? Yeah, that's annoying, but that's a lot of these. I think I would put Zekrom with the great, and I think I'd put it pretty high. Nihilgo's growing on me a lot. Zygarde. I think Zygarde is fine. Its forms, I guess, make it better. At first, it was really boring. It's like it's this weird slug snake thing. And adding the dog and the Power Ranger, or whatever you want to call it, forms it got were kind of cool. I think Reggie Drago looks really cool. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. So we're going to scroll down a little. So hopefully, is my face blocking some stuff? Probably, yeah. Okay, how long has it been doing that? I apologize. So we don't have a whole lot in the know. Interesting. What does that say? Does that say I'm being too easy on things? Well, I can change that. I think I could put a few things down here. Like, I want to like Kyurem. I want to like Hoopa. I can't. It just feels like there's no reason to. I think Zapdos is a little cooler than Moltres and Articuno. So it's getting to the point where we can't see everything on the screen. That's okay. We're just going to keep rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I want to like Calyrex. It kind of unnerves me with his little legs flopping around. I just realized the horses aren't on here. I do like the horses. Glastrier and Spectrier, I think I would both have in good. Maybe consider them for great. So I'm going to have to scroll a little to get things up. I like Pheromosa and Buzzwole a lot. Yveltal is a really good design, but I'm just not huge on it. I like Giratina a lot. I think I like the Lotties a lot. Keldeo is it good or fine? I'm not really sure. Do any others deserve to be up in the best? I really don't have a problem with Stakataka. It's just boring to me. That's kind of how I feel, I guess, about like the like Guardians too. That's gonna add another row. I almost kind of don't want to do it because of that. Maybe we can move a few around. Diancie, I like Diancie. If you consider it's Mega, I do consider it to be a really good design. Said I want all these to fit on a screen, and now they're not gonna. But I just don't think they're that good. I think Landorus is fine. I think Genesect is a good design. I think it's cool. So I can almost make them fit. I mean, I can just do this. And then they do fit, right? We all fitting on a screen? Yeah? Alright, let's move my face a little. Just become smaller so they can become bigger. That's fine. Okay. So, I don't hate this. I do like that the best is pretty exclusive. I think it depends what you think of when you hear fine. Like, fine is generally seen as like a negative term. Like, yeah, it's fine. And then you're like, is it really fine though? And you know there's about to be a fight. Or like, you say it's fine, but then you know you want it to be better. But like, something being fine, like, I think it's still like on the verge of, that's pretty good, you know? It's not bad. And I think that a lot of these fit that pretty well. The meh, a lot of them have potential. There's just something about them that I'm not huge on. You know what? I'm going to say it. Cresselia is just pretty boring. That's a no for me. And honestly, like, Uxie kind of weirds me out. I could probably put Uxie here. Sure. Kyurem gets a meh. Here's why. We're just going to move the Lake Guardians down here. Not a fan. Azelf looks kind of cool. Mesprit's okay. The thing about Kyurem is I think there's a lot of potential. I guess when it's fused with its forms, it looks kind of cool. And it does have a really nice shiny. So I got to give it that. That's going to move it up to the front of the meh. So on a lot of these, there's not a whole lot of difference between meh and fine. Like, I could probably keep moving a lot of these around. You know what? Cosmog. Nebby's moving up. I feel like something should move down to fine. For that, we're gonna put you here, right in between. Because I do think those are really good designs. I guess Nihilego is actually kind of a weird design. Like, I like using it. I think that's what's making me want to put it here. I think that's a little better. Could some things change? Probably. Oh, like, why is Lugia? I feel like Lugia is great. I don't know. I think I started a little conservative with some of my estimations, and a lot I could move up. Like, is Diancie better than some of these things? Probably not. Diancie could probably move down to the good. Like, right around in here. No, yeah, this is pretty good, though. There's a lot of mons that I think I'd like more, but they're just so strong. Like the Urshifu is very close to best, but I kind of just got tired of how good Single Strike was. Kind of quick, though. It is really fun to use. Kartana, Xerneas are really close to that best line, but I don't know. I think I like where this is. Like, I could probably move some stuff around here and there, but like, there's no need to get too nitpicky. We're going to roll with this, guys. This is where I think I'm putting everything. Tell me what you think. Legendaries are really hard. There's so many of them. Did I ever say where I'd put Glastrier and Spectrier? I think I did. I think I'd put them in good for sure. Because they are a little plain, but I think they are good. I think it's cool how they fuse with Calyrex. I actually think Spectrier does look pretty great. Not going to lie. But anyway, that is going to be that for this video. This is the list. You're seeing it right here. Tell me what you think. Give me your opinions. Where would you put things? Screenshot them to me. Type them out to me. Make your own video. Do whatever you want. Share them around. Let's see them. I just love seeing people's opinions. Talking about Pokemon's fun. That's why I do these, right? That's what it comes down to. I know I'm not getting a ton of views on these. I know this isn't like a huge thing for growing the channel. I just enjoy talking about Pokemon. Cool stress relief, just a way to relax and kind of build a community and interact with each other. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to hop on out of here. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that is completely okay. But do please have yourself a great night. Peace.